Where are you going? Yeah, just behave. I'm making a film on YouTube. Yeah, take it easy. Anyway, I'm in Ambleside. I walked up slightly, about half a mile, because I'm heading towards Fairfield today. In fact, I'm doing the Fairfield Horseshoe, which is a classic lakeland walk. Just keep my eye on these behind me. A number of fells, several fells to cover. It's very, very windy. I've actually got my chest out as well. Look at that. Look at that hair's growing. It's very, very warm. I've got lots of water, lots of food. It's quite a hard hike today. Not so much in terms of distance, it's just under 11 miles, but there's a lot of up and down, up and down. Weather-wise, very, very... Okay, so I've just sat down here. My worst enemy today is going to be the wind. I've just tried to shelter myself. I've had to compose myself as well because I'm a bit nervous in front of them animals. You just don't know which way they're going to turn. So, briefly mentioned it, but just to recap. Today I'm doing a classic lakeland walk called the Fairfield Horseshoe. So, from Ambleside, and I'm going to try and remember this, head up to Low Pike, High Pike, Dove Crag, Hart Crag, Fairfield, which is the highest peak, and from there probably going to look down the valley. From there it's going to be Great Rig, and then Heron Pike, and finally Nab Scar. It's, as I say, just under 11 miles, up and down. It's going to be quite a struggle, I reckon, today though, with the wind, quite low down, so obviously the higher I get, the worse it's going to get as well. So yeah, crack on. Finally made it to Dove Crag, and what a wonderful place this is, full of foreground interest in all these irregular shapes, just natural leading lines. The problem is finding a decent background because the mountains are so far away. I've got my wide angle lens, and the background just comes insignificant. So what I've done, and what I'd advise you to do as well, is make use of your clouds. You've got your hard shapes of your rocks, just balance it by softening them by use of clouds as a focal point, or if not focal point, at least place them in a decent position in the frame. Now I don't know the name of these clouds, and probably ends in nimbus, but the Latin name is Litus fluffus shepus, I think. Anyway, so that's what I've done, and that's what I advise you to do as well. Dove Crag. I'm going to head up to Hart Crag now. It's about what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so maybe another few hours until that sun starts to dip and we start to get some nice shadows. From Hart Crag I'm going to move up to the highest fell of the day, which is Fairfield. Join me in a bit. So technically speaking, this image shouldn't work because I'm shooting directly into the sun. The sun is there, directly above me. But there's something about this composition and the subtle light that the haze is casting, some nice layers. You've got Coniston on the left hand side of the frame, and you've got the fells in the foreground there. I've had to bracket it 1.5 stops either side, but it just works for me. Let's just have a look. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Bit of post. Just proves you can still get some decent images in conditions like this. You just got to look around, just look for shapes that work. So this is it, Fairfield. I made it, the highest point of today's walk, and it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. The scenery is stunning. Photography wise, you need a telephoto. I've just ventured slightly west actually to get a shot of Grisdale Tarn. Try my wide angle, but again, background too insignificant. Telephoto, I didn't fit the Tarn in even at 70mm, so I've opted for my 50mm. See how that turns out. I'm now going to head down, heading towards the eastern ridge, which is probably the most photogenic of the two ridges. The western ridge is quite flat. So next stop is going to be Great Rig and then Heron Pike. I'm really looking forward to it. Do you know what? You've got to remain positive, even in weather like this. I've always been positive, always have. I don't know, it's just something in my blood. If it doesn't work out, then it'll work out next time. But I always seem to find something, seem to find the composition, no matter what. And that's why I enjoy it so much. Anyway, it's 4 o'clock, so I reckon another 2 hours or so, then the sun is going to dip to a decent angle. It's still hazy, but it hasn't stopped me so far. So, I'm going to crack on. The light is not good. In fact, it's not very good at all. There's no definition. The sun is slowly dipping, but it's still fairly high. I can't really find the composition. Panicking really. Panic stations are setting. There's a fly just chilling on my lens. I don't care, I'm just sat here enjoying myself, and it's moments like this where you just need to just slow down, take it all in, don't think about anything, just think about what's happening right now, living in the moment. And that's what I'm doing. In fact, I might do a bit of sunbathing. So I've just spent the last 2 hours walking down from where you last saw me. Bit of a struggle, nothing really worth stopping to shoot. And out at Nab Scar, which is the final fell of the day, which overlooks Rydal Water, and we've been there before. Completely different conditions. It's still very harsh sunlight. It has dipped. Sun's there. It's about 2 hours till sunset, and I've set up a lovely composition here with my telephoto. Basically, there's about 3 or 4 trees which are backlit, and you've got Grasmere in the upper left hand side of the frame. I'm liking this 2-stop hard grad, just to bring the highlights down, which are reflecting off Grasmere, and it's probably my final shot of the day. Whew, I've made it. The Fairfield Horseshoe. Fabulous walk. So that is it for now. I'm just about to take this shot, so I hope you really enjoyed it. If you do, give me a like, give me a nice comment. Well, comment don't have to be nice, just constructive, I suppose. No, nice. And if you like this content, subscribe, why not? So until next time, keep smiling, take care, goodbye for now.